Hey guys, I'm on the Alma float in Alma, out of Alma, Wisconsin, but we're on the Minnesota side fishing. So if I can catch a fish here, I can mark off Minnesota. So let's see what we can do. Pretty decent little bluegill. Nothing to write home about. Little 6-7 inch bluegill. But we're just using a Popeye and not one of them wax worms, but it's a minnow type bait. Thought maybe on this river part it would be better with a minnow bait. There's another fish, a little bit better, nah, about the same size. We're gonna try to keep a few of these today. We get a few big enough to keep and do a little catch and cook. But now we can mark off Minnesota. And hopefully we can catch a bunch of different fish, bigger and better fish today. We'll go with night crawlers here shortly. See if we can catch us largemouth, smallmouth bass, catfish. Oh, I missed him. Got him that time. Just another bluegill. 3. This is what I'm using. They've done bit the tail off of it, but it's still working. It's a Berkeley gulp too, so. Cast it on the dock. Can't catch a fish up there. There's a better one, maybe. Nope, same size. You got my minnow. We'll be back. I changed using that wax worm, and I've caught 2 that were keepers right off the bat. Might be the color, might be the flavor. I don't know, but better bluegill. Decent bluegill, guys. Here in Minnesota, there's a 15 fish limit on bluegill. Wish we'd go to a limit in Kentucky. Might help bluegill populations. $15's a little small, but 30, 25. Something like that sounds good to me on big bodies of water like this. But my favorite fish to catch. I switched sides and I'm using a bobber on the shallower side, on the bank side. Maybe catch some bluegill off the bed. Or just on the shallower side. I'm using one of the minnows now. Caught one pretty quick over here on the float. Let's see if we can do it again. Well guys, there's the best bluegill of the day so far on the float. Nah, maybe not, but close. Species number 2, little largemouth bass. I mean little, but it's a fish. Number 2. He's number 3, guys. A little smallmouth. They're digging these little minnows. Beautiful little Mississippi River smallmouth. There's a good bluegill, guys. That's the kind of bluegill I like. Look at him. Move back to the deeper side. Caught him reeling up my float. There's another good bluegill, guys. The float is the trick. Right there, that houseboat has 2 cabins that you can rent out for the night. No, 3. Sleeps 12, 4 in each room, 2 sets of bunk beds. That's the bait house. This is a pretty nice little place. You can stay all night, no more than 12 people at night. So pretty much have the place to yourself. So bluegill galore. I seen this fella over here and his nephew. They had about 5 sauger on willow cats, which are small bluegill, like, no, small minnow sized catfish and bullheads. And that's what they caught their sauger on. So I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully I can get into a bigger fish, maybe a drum or something. Stay tuned.
There we go. On the Ned rig, boys. Sick. Sweet Smalley on the Ned rig. Let's get her back. There she goes.
Well, I'm back at the van. My home for last night. Luckily I do a good job, but I get to travel. Went to Chicago last night. So I decided to make another 4-hour trip up to Minnesota, where I fished today. So I kind of got paid for it. I want to thank Owen for that little fish release and showing off his smallmouth bass that he caught on the Ned rig. He's got a channel himself. It's Owen Outdoors with Owen. I'll link it in the description of this, and why don't y'all go subscribe to the young fella. He puts out some videos from Minnesota. He was there fishing with his uncle today. Caught quite a few sauger. So I appreciate it, and y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna scratch this Minnesota off. I haven't made 34. 14 to go, so hopefully we can get them done here within the next couple of years. So, I appreciate y'all watching. Sharp hooks to you.